Hot Snow by Joseph Jacob.
Part 17. One Friday morning, Chioma came to her office and started working very hard as usual. While many workers were loitering and shouting, "Thank God it's Friday," Chioma was working hard to ensure that her table was cleared before she leaves for the weekend. Around noon, Chioma came out to stretch her legs after 4 hours of hard work. Chioma noticed that there was commotion. Workers were discussing in clusters as anxiety hung in the air. The retrenchment story has been circulating for weeks. Chioma was tired of listening to rumors, so she decided not to talk about it until government does what it had in mind. She returned to her office and continued her work. Before long, she started hearing wailings along the corridor. She came out.
Chioma, you're inside your office while everywhere is on fire.
One of her colleagues, who was jubilating that her name was missing on the list, posted on the notice board.
Go quickly to the information board and see whether you are among those to be retrenched.
Chioma locked her office and headed to the staircase under which the information board hung. As she took each step closer, what she saw quaked a nerve in her spine. A middle-aged man was sitting on the floor with his legs sprawled out and both hands on his head, wailing.
"What will I do, Chineke? My wife gave birth to twins last week. My 2 daughters have just passed the common entrance examination. What will I do, God?"
Chioma saw Ngozi sitting on the staircase, leaning on the banister. With the way her body shook, she concluded that Ngozi was sobbing. Ngozi's husband was buried the previous week. The 35-year-old man died of bullet wounds he sustained when a trigger-happy policeman opened fire on the bus he was traveling in because the driver refused to give him 50 naira. Ngozi's pregnancy was in advanced stage. Without a husband and a job, Chioma shivered as she imagined what life would be for Ngozi. When she got to the notice board, many people were there checking the list. Some were crying, many others were rejoicing as their names were not on the list. Just a glance, Chioma saw her name, Chioma Eze, on number 5. She let out an involuntary laughter and left for her office. The smile on her face took people's attention away from her. As she was unlocking her door, a messenger came and gave her a brown envelope. She turned it and saw her name boldly written on it. She signed the mail register and collected it. After bolting her door, Chioma sat down and opened the envelope, brought out the letter inside and read it. She was told that she had been dismissed from service because of indiscipline and that no severance benefits will be given to her. She lowered into her seat and closed her eyes. It was then that the message in the letter dawned on her. "How will I survive with 2 kids without a job?" she soliloquized. She started weeping until she dozed off. When she woke up, the secretariat was deserted. The time was 5:30 p.m. She packed all her belongings in the office and bade it goodbye. At home, Chioma tried as much as she could to look cheerful. She succeeded until during dinner, she could not coordinate the family discussion as she used to. After the prayers, her children started attacking the jollof rice and fried fish voraciously. Chioma was caught up in her thoughts that she did not even raise her spoon. It was 10 minutes later, after Obi had waited for his mother to initiate the usual table conversations, that he looked at her. Tears were rolling down her cheeks. Obi was shocked that his mother's food remained untouched.
"What is it, Mommy?"
Obi asked with tears-laden voice. Chioma shuddered, sighed, and wiped her eyes with the back of her hands. Just a glance, Ada was convinced that something is terribly wrong. She put down her spoon, pushed back her seat, and went to her mom. Ada placed her arm across her mother's shoulder, looked directly into her eyes, and asked with a shaky voice,
"What is it, Mommy?"
Chioma was caught flat-footed. She did not know what to say. At the same time, she did not weigh down the young minds with issues for adults.
"I am okay, kids."
Ada was both sobbing and puzzled.
"Mommy, you are crying."
Obi said as if to remind her if she had forgotten.
"Mommy, you've never looked this worried before. What is wrong? Did you hear any bad report about us or Daddy?"
"It's okay. I'm feeling a slight headache."
"It must be very severe. Let me get you paracetamol."
Obi left and came back with a sachet of paracetamol. Chioma took 2 tablets and forced a smile.
"I'll be fine, kids. Let's eat."
She started eating the jollof rice as fast as she could, hoping that would make her kids to start eating again. She surreptitiously looked at Ada. She was just turning her food with her spoon. Obi had dropped his spoon and was looking at his mother worriedly.
The person that finishes his food first will receive a special prize from me.
Ada and Obi made no effort to eat their food. Instead, Ada stood up.
Mommy, I am okay. Thank you.
She said and left for her room. Chioma turned to Obi and nodded. Obi shook his head.
Thanks, Mom. I'm satisfied.
Chioma did not take a single spoon again. What will Chioma do now that she has lost her job? Before we answer that question, let's go back to Germany and see how Eze and Heda are faring.